think we're good. Yeah. I know I said other stuff's coming, and it is coming. It's just not yet. Still the tiniest bit sick. I'll try to keep my sniffling to a minimum, but I can't help it. I was feeling a silent run. Anyways, sorry for starting late. Got home real late, so couldn't really help that. Anyways, both know agony of family. Ellipses. Still seeking approval? Foolish. Remove one card from your deck, random rare card, or greed, and 333 gold. Hmm. Let's go with the rare card, Knife Trap. Wait, what? Ooh. Upgrade and play every shiv in your exhaust pile on the enemy. Well then, that sounds like shiv build. And I do love me a good shiv deck. So we need to kill elites. It's one of the challenges, so probably should do something like this. Yeah, that would give us the most elites. And shouldn't be too bad a path. Internet's still also a little shitty, so sorry if things break out at times. I don't know what's going on with it other than it's infuriating. Infuriating? It make me angry. Please attack. Thank you. Those are not shivs. This blur's not bad, but those aren't shivs. 1 over 5 random cards. Cloak and dagger. That is shivs. That is poison, not shivs. That is shivs. So yeah, shivs. Blur, just to carry block over the next turn. So, I think we got the kill. Yeah. Not shivs. Not shivs, but it is a free attack and it can be kind of strong. But no. Shivs. Frog Parasite. Strike and Survivor to make Blur better. You're doing 12 damage, so leading strike, and knife trap. Not quite the kill. You're going to take a little bit of damage. Wait, it says 2, but there's 3 in there. That's weird. We can get... That's the safer choice, is to make sure that one dies, because it would deal more damage than Cloak and Dagger would have blocked. Not by much, but by enough. Okay, so this should be an exact kill on this one. But we're gonna kill that one to take less damage. Survivor. And our deck's just so full of garbage. But one more hit and that dumb thing's dead. Molten Egg. We'll skip. We're gonna heal because we're going after so many elites. This guy. Okay, you do 3, so you go first. You, then you, and you're last. That would be 8 damage. So 14 damage over 18. I mean, that knife trap could actually probably do more with the slow on there, but I'm not about to calculate that. I don't know how it would calculate with the extra things. This is still a really low damage deck. Okie dokie. Cloak and Dagger for sure. Survivor, get rid of the defend. I think we need to just try to go for damage. Go for broke. So Here, I could block it all with that. It took 2 to get it up to 5, so that would be 10, and then 15 is not enough to kill, so I think... Well, that's a shame. Could have maybe played this a little bit better, but oh well. That's what happens when you don't actually get any fucking shivs for a shiv deck. Again. Exact same. No, scroll boxes. Lock your post. This was a mistake. I guess we'll go with this one. I should have gone with the rare card again. Okay, we're still going after elites. Let's see. There's 2 along this path, and then we can get a 3rd there, leading into a 4th. So, like that. I'm gonna need to delete Mirage from the deck. Or, who knows, maybe it'll pivot into a poison deck instead of shivs like I want it to be. Accuracy, shiv harder. Nimble on Cloak and Dagger. I'll take a little bit of extra HP. We'll call that good. Probably a mistake, since we don't get a guaranteed heal before the first elite. Again, sorry for all the sniffling. I did not choose to get sick. And I have been, actively taking medicine and stuff to try and get better. It just hasn't been working as good as I had hoped. This should be the kill here. Infinite Blades is good, but I also like up my sleeve. Infinite Blades is more consistent. Shivs. Glow Water Potion. Exhaust your hand, again, draw 10 cards. A card that gains block. It gains 2 more block. Sure. That'll be good for more, whatchamacallums. Cloak and Daggers. You're the weakest one, so we'll start with targeting you. 17 damage. Block it all. So your weakness is 25% less damage, rounded down. So we can get the most out of it by putting it on you. Hmm. Well, we can kill you with our guaranteed shiv. Now we're just taking 18 damage. Can block all that. Or I can do that and then get a guaranteed kill next turn. Excuse me. Okay, what do we have coming up? A shop. We can't kill here, and we're still gonna take 5 points of damage. And dagger throw finishes it. Something. Bag of preparation still sucks on silent. Extra dex won't be bad. So your third elite. This is fish. No, I don't know what the third elite is. I think this is the clam man, the one that can only take 20 damage a turn, and I don't think wheat survives, so we're gonna limp out. I can't take that one, unfortunately. Uh, Blade Dance, and it's not shivs, but it's close enough. So Dagger Spray. Would have liked the good cheese, but this will be kind of risky. Footwork, accuracy, shiv, and I'm just gonna use this so it stops getting drawn. It's gonna take at least 2 more turns to kill him, assuming we don't die first. Can't kill him this turn, so we might as well just take no damage. And we've got the kill. Extra cash, malaise, better deflect. Yeah. Wimpods. Tadpoles. Wimpods are Pokemon, and look nothing like this. Block to not take damage, and then kill. Right, I forgot you were the other elite. Infinite blades. Hmm. It's not in the pile anymore, and we don't take damage. Fantastic. Accuracy, weakness on ya. We won't be able to get you down to stun range anyways, so just block what we can. Okay, that's actually pretty good, getting him right on the cusp of a stun. Fuck it. He was planning to give us perma vulnerable, but nope. We'll skip. And I'm just gonna rest again. Also, who is this? Oh, right. Big Lagavulin. Lagavulin. We were gonna want to try to get our powers up and running before we wake it up. We also got the Rouge going. $18 damage. Less than that, actually, because we can neutralize here. And now is when it does its big buff and debuff. I had never noticed that the little polyps on it are alive and are just gonna be are the babies of one of my least favorite elites from the original game. That's not true. I actually kind of liked it. I kind of liked the idea of a elite that's a little bit stronger than the area it should be in, balanced out by the fact that it gives you a few turns to prep before it'll attack, unless you go on the offensive and start the attack first. Can we kill here? Probably not. Nope, it's exactly lethal. Didn't need a heal after all. Oh well. Better safe than sorry. And Venom, I kind of don't like that it's no longer it gets cheaper, but sure. Venom is good for the hybrid poison shiv deck. It's definitely more of a poison card, but alright. Elites. So there's 1, 2 there. 4, 2. Probably do like that. Gets you 3, which is the most on this map. Now, we've got a decent amount of money, so we could go here. So once we're gonna start with here, and then once we're here, we'll decide. If we need more health, we'll go this way. Things are looking good, we'll go that way. Should have probably just done accuracy or whatever the extra shiv damage is called. Oh well. Okay. We can kill you, and we'll only take 1 point damage. We can block. Oh, this would be perfect with the one that's like Blade Dance, but it gets cheaper as you use it. We will still do it with Blade Dance though. What do you mean exhaust? Wait, has Blade Dance always had exhaust on it now, and I'm just now noticing this? Yeah, it has. Well, that's some shit. I guess put it on Can't put it on Buddy. Put it on Leading Strike. We're doing alright, so we're gonna go this way. Infinite Blades and Accuracy. Defend and defend. And we're gonna take a decent amount of damage, so let's heal some of it off. I don't know how I failed to notice that Blade Dance exhausted now. Pretty fucking lame that it do. Not gonna lie. Right. And Venom. And Footwork. And Neutralize for the free attack and Dagger Spray for extra poison. 23 damage. And just doing that because it's the better block move. I might have needed to go the other way. Never mind, he's dying of poison next turn. And poison procs before the enemy turn does, so bleh. Echoing Slash. I do kind of like that move. More accuracy. The Hunt. First hand draw each combat is upgraded. Strike. Cards containing strike deal extra damage. I'm pretty sure that, yep, that contains strike. Or we can remove a card. Or we can try Boulder. We do draw a ton of cards at the very first turn, so that's actually going to be stronger than normal. Hmm. I need to block some. $18 damage, you say. I miscount, that was 27. Because as we all know, I have the big dumb. Save an energy for next turn. And Venom. Still taking damage. Oof, taking a lot of damage. But I think we've got the kill. Yeah. Ten damage, apply vulnerable, exhaust. Why does that look like it's grabbing someone by the sack and no longer a father? And them. Finisher. Finisher? I barely even know her. Oh ho. More Calcum. Pity 6 block. Okay. There's a box here. And I don't think you can get this with just the cheapo project plan. You can get the potion and this card. So I think I will. Going slash again. First nightmare. Sure, I'll take another echoing slash. And we'll get greedy and go for another elite. Alright. Dealing 16, 24 damage. Bad order, but you get the idea. I think we go like that. Never mind. I miscounted. Again. Okay. Okay, you're doing 8 damage. There we go. Bottled potential. Shuffle all cards in the draw pile. Draw 5 cards. Everyone starts with 9 damage on them. Okay. Heal. Love healing and not getting to upgrade any of my cards. Absolutely phenomenal feeling. 10 out of 10 would recommend. That's a lie, I fucking hate it. Let's see here. 16, 19 damage. Hmm. Might be able to kill you. Yeah. That brings you down to just 11 damage. And yeah, I'm just gonna do that. If I can draw one of my, not you, but the other finishing move, I could have gotten the kill. I could have ended the fight. This would have done kill, kill, kill. Echoing slash, that's the one. Dodge and roll, another leading strike. Sure. More shivs is good shivs. B-Man, my arch enemy. 21 damage. Less than that now. Only 14, so we're blocking everything. Probably a mistake hitting him that many times, but whale. I'm gonna save one energy so that way I cannot use any cards next turn when it's all dazed. Bottled potential, let's go. 5 dazed. I'm genuinely surprised it wasn't all oops all dazed. Not quite enough for the kill, so block what you can. Which isn't much. And that's enough elites. Sure, we'll take the ball cutting move. And it is the sandworm again. Graboid. And we'll save an energy for next turn. Okay. We have to use a frantic escape. We have to block it as well. So as much as I would like to get Envenom going, I need to not die. And we still may end up dying. Fan of knives. I am a fan of knives. And that's probably enough. Shame we had to use potions for it, but the run continues. Knife trap. Yeah. I would have preferred fan of knives, not gonna lie. The knife trap was decent consolation prize. Start of each turn, draw 2 additional cards. May not draw extra cards. Don't really mind that. 2 random curses and 3 wishes. Hmm. During Ethereal, copy the first attack you play each turn. I'll end up being a Shiv, probably. Once I've gotten Infinite Blades going, which in turn would feed into Knife Trap. If we do this, the starting turn we draw up to 10. What? Do I have any ways I'm drawing? I think just Dagger Throw. I think I'm going to go with Fiddle. We don't need to go Elites anymore, so I'm actually going to avoid a few of them so that I can hopefully upgrade some cards this time around. Doing 24 damage, or not, 20 damage. Unless we kill you. We kill you. 6 damage. I don't want to deal with whatever bullshit you're planning. Accuracy. I mean, we already had the kill, but a whale. Dagger throw doesn't really help. And we'll skip. I'm feeling lucky. Alright. He doesn't fight back, so we can just wail on him. Assassinate, leading strike, and shiv. So that would do 15 damage. Again, hope we can get 26 out of 2 strikes instead. Alright, I don't think we're getting the kill. We could have if we'd drawn things at a decent time. Like if we'd gotten a finisher in the first hand, I think we could have gotten the kill if we, assuming we got other ways to generate shivs there. And let's save scum a little bit more, shall we? Sure. 2 upgrades, I can do 150 damage, sure. Upgrades aren't as important since I can upgrade a third of my deck just by starting a fight. But yeah. You pass the training, you're equipped to defend the Spectre against intruders. Be sure to hydrate after training sessions. Choose any number of options at rest sites. Up my sleeve. Sure. I still don't think I've ever actually managed to use that. It's probably just you can use each option like once, would be my guess. 16 damage, we can still block a decent amount of that. We can actually block all of it because we killed Big Chungus. More accuracy, please. Powers are galvanized. God, you suck. Well, it's gonna suck, but I failed to count my cards. Could have done that better, but it's just a little bit less stupid. Nope. Noble Frog Knight. I'm sorry it has come to this. That can actually come pretty good for a ship that. Another. Okay. Right. Need another 9 block. High voltage. Hmm. Need summoning more friends. Alright. I'm gonna make infinite blades innate. And this is about why I figured that you get to do every option available to you. In which case, I think I'm gonna go for the elite just for the relic. Right, you're not actually poisoned yet. had another energy, thanks to nunchucks. Let's take no damage and just save the energy. They, I really hope in the future, since Silent especially has so many multi-hit attacks, while it's cool they got little animations for doing attacks, I hope they make more fluid combos instead of just repeating the same one. It's like for that one, since it was going to be hitting 10 times, it's just the same throwing animation 10 times. But even if it was something as simple as switching hands that she's thrown with, like left, right, left, right, left, and then to make it really to sell home the combo, just have the last hit of it be a big special one, and only do that if there's like more than 3 hits in the combo from a single card. Okay, Infinite Blades, Accuracy, Assassinate, then Dagger Spray, and Echoing Slash. Strength down sucks, Dex down also sucks. Neutralize. I should have venomed first. No. That would make you do 18, 10. Hmm. I'm not going to bother with upping my dex since he's just going to lower it even further. Sure. Okay. So do you lose? You do not lose exhaust when you upgrade. Unfortunate. Uh, let's upgrade. Hmm. I'm feeling up my sleeve. There's an arm there. Get it? I'm feeling up my sleeve. There's an arm there. Okay, hopefully one of our good power. Nope. We'll dupe Infinite Blades so we get 2 shivs each turn. Then we assassinate. Oh, we've got enough blocks so we can just do a regular hit. Where did we? Oh, we've got anchor. Right. I like how I said I'll get rid of Mirage right away and it's still here. Okay, should be able to do the phase transition now. Keep energy rolling over. $40 damage. Gross. Could have blocked more if I'd used my potion, but we're still surviving. Just barely. Now he goes back to the door. Alright. Shiv and Shiv and neutralize. Echo. So that would be 49 damage. If we go all in, we need to not go all in though. Oh, this will be a better one. Anyways. Okay, so we're at 8. I hope. Well, we're not going to find out because this is going to kill. And it would have counted. So if Knife Trap hadn't killed, Finisher definitely would have. Where did you come from? What are you after? Epoch discovered. Victory. One thing that I wouldn't be surprised if they changed about how what was that card called? Knife Trap works, because as it is, it's a very broken card. Granted, it's a rare, it's supposed to be strong. I wouldn't be surprised if they changed it to the enemy you play it on loses 1 HP per Shiv in your exhaust pile, because as it stands, once like the second time through your deck on a proper Shiv deck, it'll kill like anything. Anyways, Chapter 7, Magnum Slumber, Magnum Opus. Niao excitedly presented the architect with a potent tea she had been working on since his prior visit. This will help you sleep. Alchemize. Procure a random potion. That used to just be a green card. Nostalgia. First attack or skill you play each turn is placed on the top of your draw pile. Interesting. There are a lot of builds that could like be broken with that. Scrawl. Draw cards until your hand is full. That was a purple card. Well, I was thinking that could be just like deal 1 damage per Shiv, but then that's going to get fucked up with strength builds and Shivs, so yeah. Chapter 3, Poisoner, the Silent. Another hunt concludes. Stilling the putrid heart with a special-made poison, the Silent repels upwards and outwards, and longs to bathe in the comforting moonlight. She leaves the spire with a prize in hand, a piece of the heart. Reflex, draw 2 cards, Sly. Master Planner, when you play a skill, it gains Sly. Weird. And Trick, gain 7 block, add Sly to a skill in hand this turn. This is going to be Soup. Chapter 7, Soup. The Silent. Hello, little one, the massive Tezcatara. Tezcatara whispered to the Silent. Grow big and strong, the ancient one speaks in a tender tone and scoots over a bowl of nutritious soup. Hidden daggers, discard 2 cards, add 2 shivs to your hand. I like it. It's free and it's shivs, and it's free and it's also shivs. This turn, whenever you play an attack, gain 2 strength. That goes good with shivs. Phantom Blades. Shivs gain retained first shiv you play each turn, deals 9 additional damage. The first part doesn't mean anything. Well, that's not true. On enemies that have, they're able to gain, I can't remember what it's called, transparency, where they only take 1 damage per hit. You could hold on to a handful of shivs and then throw them the next turn. And then Shiv Vigor is interesting. I think I still prefer just raw accuracy over it though. Shivs are more about volume by, well, accuracy by volume than one big hit. What else do I still have to do? Hello again. $150. Well, 2 colorless cards. Remove 2 cards. Suck a strike. I'm gonna do Thrumming Hatchet. It's a guaranteed attack every turn. We need elites, so we've got 2 this way, 3rd, 4. So we're gonna want to go like that. And it's also a decently strong attack. I mean, the other one could have been good because Ironclad's got a decent strike build. Dominate. Breakthrough. Bloodletting. What the heck, I'll go Blake through. Spread damage is good. And Ironclad does have the potential for building on self-damage. So that could be a fun one to build into. Probably would have been better just kill that one. You just eat the 2 damage. Yeah. Oh well. Could have gotten the kill there, but I didn't. Ashwater, what? Oh, elixir. Cheese. Again, sorry if it's choppy. I don't know what's going on with my internet the last few days. Bully. Bully. I don't really have a vulnerable build going, so I'm just gonna skip. I almost went for the campfire out reflex. It's not even called that, it's a rest area. All attacks hand to the giant rock. Bucket offering. This might be my last run. It is 11 o'clock. Let's keep vulnerable going. I almost had the kill there. It would have been nice, but no. Parrying shield. Stoke. Drop hard for each. Exhausted. Unrelenting. Next attack you play costs 0. Hmm. Sure. It could be an interesting play to do that, then bash, then something else. Feel no pain, we're not really doing one. Next boss deck. Lose an HP, exhaust a card, gain a strength. Thunderclap. And yeah. Oh, great. Cool. We're just dead. Oh well. Another ironclad run. And then this'll be it. Excuse me. Neo's Fury. Still lost Rage. Good. Yep. Lead Paperweight. Fisticuffs. And we want Elite still. So we can get 2 either of these ways, but we can get a 3rd this way, leading into a 4th. So, like that. Fisticuffs is just the gambler's, what's it called? Iron Wall. They both deal 7 damage and 7 block by default, but Fisticuffs is affected by things like vulnerable, weakness, and block, but Iron Wave is not. And Strength. Belt Buckle. No potions, 2 decks. That would be cool. I still don't like you plating. Finesse. Bird. Probably would have been smart to take the health, but Bird. Starter card to transform it to Peck. Ah, heck, it's Peck. Slither, Gross, Torque, Toughness. No. Bird. Probably just do Strike. Yeah. Hatch the egg. Bird! 3 birds in a row. Actually, 4 birds in a row. There was getting the egg, getting Peck. Aw, heck, it's Peck. And then there was hatching the egg for 3rd bird, and then 4th bird. Birds all the way down. So you're 9, but you're funnier. And Fisticuffs to finish. Meal ticket, not super useful. 8 damage to all enemies, deals 2 additional damage for other attack you played. Nice. Sure, still have never managed to finish this. But uppercut strike. Really good time to get Peck. Finesse. We're getting a bit fucked up. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we can get you up to 12 damage. So it's not enough to kill you without throwing both attacks into you, unfortunately. Come on, draw good. Bird swoop is good. And 2 strikes is good enough. Thank you, Bird. Bird is best friend. We're not really doing a big block deck. So we're gonna skip Red Mask. Marbles would have been better for this build, but oh well. Finesse. Journey ends here. Nah, man. We just got started. Okay. I'm thinking strike, fisticuffs, swoop. Oh, we had the kill. Never mind. Wasn't counting. Woolly. Shrug it off. Offering. We're just gonna skip. Strength is good for Ironclad. Where's Bird? Why ain't he enjoying the camp? I think Bird would enjoy sitting by the fire. Bird pick. The draw when kill here. We can get conflagration. We can kill that one without having to focus an attack on it. But of course not. 5 damage twice, gain 2 strength, enemy gains 1 strength. Nah. Inkman. I'm still not super confident in the bosses in this. So, what do you guys upgrade to? Hmm. I'm getting just rest. It's weird, like, there's a couple of cards whose upgrades seem better in this, but honestly, for the most part, I think they're just worse. Plow. First time it gets to 150, it gets stunned. Let's block some more. Set up. Regular strike. Conflagration. Could really do with. What's Ring do? Only one card this turn. Well, we get 6 by default, so go for the big hit. Could really do with the play a lot of attacks, get bonuses kind of relics. We get more by not blocking. That was basically the same hand I got as last time. I got stunned like that. Alright, we should be able to finish this turn. Healing probably wasn't necessary. Came real close, but I don't think it was necessary. That was cool. Blood potions, we got pocket heal. Unmovable. Double first block each turn. Another conflagration. Yeah, unmovable. We're not really doing big block deck, but big blocks are still appreciated. Relax. Move 5 cards. After each combat, randomly add 1 back upgraded. Does that mean for the next 5 combats, or just generally after each combat you'll get one of them back, but stronger? Because I could... Fuck it, let's find out. Fisticuffs, Conflagration, Unmovable, all had good upgrades. Peck is alright. And Finesse. Okay, we're still hunting elites. So we can get 2 this way. We have to meet up here. We can get 3 and 4. 4 and 4. Probably do this way. So up this way. Alright. Bird. Conflagration is back and upgraded. Okay, so you can't get duplicates. Exhausted card this turn, gain energy. Second one, body slam. Nah. Hmm. Let's see here. You would be up to 12. That brings you up to 18 plus 8. I think what we'll do is that and this. Mangle. No, unrelenting, because we do that, then set up, then conflagration, and we should be able to get the kill next turn. I'm getting better, but I still need to be using my potions more proactively. It was a huge problem with the original one that I had, that I would just forget to use my potions and ignore them most of the time. But they seem a bit stronger now. And also we're better off just not blocking. Do bash and conflagration. This is the first. Did you send me something over Discord? I forgot to sign back in after I logged out the other day, last night. So if you sent me something over Discord, no, I did not read it. Sword Boomerang is good if you have strength. We don't have strength. I think that's also the first time I've seen it in this one. Alright. One more good hit, and he did. It's not a bad amount of block. Unmovable, that's probably just a placeholder icon, because it doesn't really make sense with what the thing does. Alright, it's not going to give us extra block from Orichalcum, but we still get more from that anyways. Because it specifically calls out that it's from a card. And yeah, doesn't double the 6 to 12. Well, that's cool. That's fantastic. 2 turns of being unable to do anything when he's at 1 health. I'll take another Evil Eye. Like I said, it's a decent block card. Need a heal. Bash, swoop, strike, and we get more by not blocking. And now we no longer get more by not blocking. Doing 27. You can't really break your focus, so okay. If we get a good draw, we could kill here, but of course, we don't get a good draw. We get a honestly kind of shitty draw. And now he has luck and even more strength. Bash, setup, fisticuffs. That was not really worth it. That's almost made. Yes, sword boomerang. 600 gold. And smooth stone. That piece of garbage is now out of our deck. Big heal. It's our biggest block. So 14, 20, 30 damage. But we can remove a lot of it. Alright. Hit good, sword boomerang. Thank you. 16 is not enough to kill. Block most of it is garbage at least. Alright, good draw and we can finish it. Or bad draw and we could keep going, I guess. That works too. Let's keep softening up that one since we're blocking them all anyways. Okay, that's enough for the epoch. We're gonna keep going after them, I guess. I'll hold on to it, I guess. It's not as good as it used to be, but and I don't really want to upgrade any of those, so we're just gonna go for the heal. We can go for the shop, which I guess I didn't need to. Chandelier. 5 cards you add to your deck, heal 5 P. Gnarled Hammer, increase damage on a card by 3. Peck, and Sword Boomerang because they hit multiple times. And Fisticuffs for the extra damage and block. Third turn, get extra energy. Another Finesse. Staple Serum, retain your hand. And I think I'm going to save my money for another shop. And since we only need one more to upgrade the sword, we'll go. It's B-Man Part 2. And now I am 90% dazed. Yep, that's what I expected. Oh, I actually can make a move this turn. And I'm gonna have to fucking heal if I survive this fight. B-Man giving out extra days as the fight goes on fucking sucks. No two ways about it. It's awful. I hate it. Cruelty. Sure. We need to heal. Demon of Knowledge. Or Knowledge Demon, sorry. Maybe. One fewer draw. Let's just block all your damage. Take a nice big chunk of damage. Sloth. Oh yeah, they did say in an update in the patch notes that they changed the artwork on Sloth. It used to be a picture of a sloth, now it's a actual thing. Let's take a big block instead of extra damage. I could have played that better, do Peck and then Conflagration. But you ain't here because I'm smart. Alright, we need to kill you and kill you fast. Oh, you can actually block the disintegration now. I could have sworn it used to just be you lose that health, not you take damage. Ship in a bottle, 10 block this turn, 10 block next turn. More cruelty, I guess. Glory. And it's Creepy Lion. Meat Cleaver, you may cook. Remove 2 cards and gain M9. Remove 2 cards from your deck and gain 9 health at a rest site. Interesting, but no. Start your turn, gain 7 block. Every 4 cards you play, draw 1 card. Sai has a D synergy with Orichalcum, but is just better. Every 4 cards you play, draw 1 card. Impressive Sword Warrior, you can use more weapons. I know I just complained about Orichalcum being outclassed by Sai, but let's see here. We want a shop, preferably one close to the end. Unfortunately, all the shops are on this row. So let's go with a lot of mysteries then. See, we can get 5 on this path. And yeah, this path it is. So yeah, Orichalcum will never give us block it ever again. But we get more and we get it every turn no matter what, so it's just better. This kind of turned into a big block deck, but only kinda. Whatever this deck is kind of gross and not that great, if I'm being real. Strength, you say? Nah. I'll take another sword boomerang, sure. Scrolls of fighting. See if that's a kill on one of the weaker ones. So yeah, we'll kill you, and then do that. We'll skip. What you got for me, shopkeep? Retain your hand on first turn? No. Strikes are better? Sure. Extra energy first turn? Sure. Hmm. Spire sale, everything must go. We're already full health, so we don't need that. Strikes deal one more damage. It's funny, we have the good and bad version of both of those ones. And it's kind of cheap, so it might help. You get what you pay for, mostly. We have a ton of money, and those aren't awful. They don't take anything away. Like, don't get me wrong, they're obviously better versions of each of them, but uh, 15 damage. Uh, you two suck. Mostly you. Cruelty and fisticuffs. More cruelty. Thunderclap. Okay. Since they take an extra 100% damage, actually, you can do. See here, so this should do 30 to each of them, which kills those three. And then those three, those two, and then we use Evil Eye to block you. Finesse. Just strike to finish things off. Not great upgrades. I've been saying we're not big block deck, but we are kind of big block deck, so Body Slam. Custom card. Make a skill. Ew. Sure. What can you add to it? draw 3 cards, or gain 2 energy. Sure. I was hoping for, like, temporary strength or something, but that works too. Deal 50% more damage but lose 2 HP. Could stick that on something. Or we can just transform. And our strikes are actually pretty strong, so I'm going to transform and defend. Juggernaut. Not bad. Let's see. I think so. We're fighting 1 elite no matter what. And then we can either get. I'm thinking this way. So that we get these 2. I mean, we could get the same by going this way. Or, I guess we don't have to get an elite. We could go there. But no, I'm feeling this way. Actually, I might go for the other one just in case it's a shop. Cruelty. Finesse. Juggernaut's not as integral to my build. Did. Long death animation on that guy. I'll take another Thunderclap. But yeah, we're gonna go this way. I know it's passing up an extra campfire, but there's a chance at another shop, and we still have a ton of money. Cruelty and bird and sword and strike. I said and strike. Excuse me again. You know, I'm surprised this one doesn't have the old deal half my health and I split into more dudes for you to fight. Mad science. Okay. Evil Eye. Fisticuffs. Ah, heck, it's Peck. And Body Slam. Come on and slam. You know what? Since it's one of the few potions you can use outside of battle, we'll use our blood potion here. And skip. That's not a shot. Alright, let's try for the relic. And I know we can save scum out of this, so... Okay, nice opening wombo combo. Shame we don't get a shot, but what can you do? Unmovable, defend, or actually, 45 damage, and 49 damage. Shame we don't get the kill here. So we save scum. I'm genuinely surprised they didn't find a way to get rid of save scumming. Because that shit is pretty good. Not great upgrades, but beats getting nothing from failing the fight otherwise. Finesse, finesse. So we're doing 24. Almost had you, buddy. Skip. Alright, let's just smith something. Probably cruelty. Yeah. So now it's when we're all crueltied up, enemies should take 125% extra damage from vulnerable. Another power shirt. Another juggernaut. Why not? Bad order. Chains of binding. You're the reason why there's no artifact potions. Let's go gambling. Not worth. Getting extra cool with it. Unmovable. Thunderclap. Let's not take extra damage. Sword Boomerang hopefully can finish you off. Thank you. And you can peck through the shields. We have a revive in our pocket, so we don't need to be too worried about dying yet. Okay, you're doing 35. Now only 25. Now you're not even attacking. I think we've got this. So we're surviving the attack. Without even using our fairy. I think I'm not quite getting the kill here. Oh, nope, we are. I forgot about Juggernaut damage. Sorry about the coughing again. I just realized that the heart's right there in the background. And it's still moving. It's like breathing. Cursed to fight forever, aren't you? Threaten, Architect, Arch, Enemy. Do you even know your name? Why, yes, it's Stick. Epoch discovered. Alright, that was the last run for the night. Ablaze. Chapter 4, Ablaze, the Ironclad. The Ironclad slays the heart with its full might, and the demon's contract hungrily absorbs the blight onto itself. Immediately, the warrior and blight are set ablaze. The parasite is drawn into the flame, its writhing form consumed like wax wicking into a fire. Drum of Battle, draw 2 cards. At the start of your turn, exhaust the top card of your draw pile. Wow, that is bad. Pact's End can only be played if you have 3 or more cards in your exhaust pile. Deal 17 damage to all enemies. Cinder. Deal 17 damage. Exhaust the top pile of, wow, top card of your draw pile. Chapter 6, My Face, the Ironclad. The Spire was mine to rule, but the Architect lives again. Look what he's done to my face. The demon throws a massive fit, smashing his chamber and setting all manner of things on fire. My death puppet, brandish my power and kill again. Kill the Architect. Bloodwall. I've seen that before. Tear asunder. Deal 5 damage. Hits an additional time for each time you lost HP this combat. Interesting. Start your turn, lose 1 HP. Whenever you lose HP on your turn, deal 6 damage to all enemies. That's actually an improvement over, I think it was Fire Breath was the card. It was take 1 damage to start your turn and then deal just 6 damage. Now it synergizes with other, excuse me, self-hurting cards like Bloodwall over here, so that you redo the damage to other enemies. That's a good improvement. I still don't think that the one that came in this one, the Drums of Battle or whatever, is good at all. I was hoping to be able to see the different ancients. 'Cause I think this Vaku is the guy that apparently the Ironclad sold their soul to. Because it kind of looked like them. And also, where did it go? Is this one? There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. It kind of looks similar. Oop, not card library. Relic collection. 4 eyes, horns, and it kind of looks like their faces got a cut going across it. I don't know. I like that they're adding lore. I kind of wish they would do like the Monster Train thing and have a visual thing telling you when you've actually won with the card. It's like I've taken Iron Wave a few times, but apparently I've never won with it. But anyways, that's it for tonight. I still not back to full health myself, but getting there. Definitely feeling a lot better than I had been at the beginning of the week. So, thanks for coming by, and I'll catch y'all next time. Take it easy.